This could be the most important video I make today. And ironically, when they say today, you do remember, I think you remember, or we've all heard the best of time, the worst of times, and this has been going on forever. You think people in the 20s during the Depression weren't concerned. You think the people during the Civil War weren't concerned that the world was falling apart and the country would never be the same. So there's always been good times and bad times, and that will always be, and there will always be seasons to our life and seasons to the. However, have you noticed, this is 2023, September, have you noticed that every time you call a friend or a relative, the first thing they want to do is go negative, and they will either go ranting and raving about the politics, and whichever side they're on, they'll tell you about how idiotic the other side is, or they'll go ranting and raving about how they're getting online for the next whatever vaccine or whatever, or they don't believe in vaccines. So I'm not getting political here. I'm just saying that the point I'm trying to make is we are literally in the world of 100% negativity. And the reason why it dawned on me is because my dear friend Doug called me up, and all we do is laugh and joke. And I'm like, oh my God, I haven't had this. And then he said, when I go play bridge, no one wants to crack jokes anymore. And I'm like, what the F happened to us? And you know what has happened? It's marketing. They have come to the conclusion, and I read this stuff too. It's like, you got to push on their pain point. If you want to sell a beauty treatment or whatever, you got to tell them, like, don't you hate your cellulites? Don't you want to kill yourself? I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I don't care how important. But the negativity is so pervasive. So the CNN, the MSNBC, and the Fox News, both sides know that they have to vilify the other side in order to get clicks. And we stupidly allow that to happen and click like freaking idiots. We're less smart than AI. So we're clicking away like a bunch of morons on everything negative. And then, of course, they feed us more negative stuff, and we click more. And you know what the result of all that is? They make billions. You get poorer, they make billions. And what are they selling? Negativity. What's new? By the way, this might not really be new news, because news since the beginning of time is negative. It's like you're never going to get on the front page of the New York Times, Johnny got an A and got a scholarship. News is always bad news. And so maybe it's not so new. It's been that way since the beginning of time. What's different today is it's pervasive. It's on your phone, which you carry with you all the time. And your phone, of course, attached to all these apps and everything. So it's become worse. I don't know. I think it is the worst of times, because everybody is engaged in this negativity, and everyone is a victim. And all they want to do is talk about how horrific everything is. And that's the way they make money. That's the way they market. That's the way the channels market. That's the way the networks market. That's the way the different apps market. Everything is negative. And don't get sucked in. Tell a joke once in a while. Come on, people. I mean, this is just awful. And they're even canceling our comedians to make it even worse. I told my friend Doug, I said, call me anytime. I said, I'm not doing politics anymore. I just want to laugh and have fun and enjoy your life. And that's the point I'm trying to make today. Just laugh, have a good time. And by the way, there is hope, because as much as people want to sell negatively, what's the most valuable corporation in the world? Apple. So there is hope. You can still be the most, so there is value in going positive and happy and, engaging in your life. And it's actually funny. Well, anyway, sorry, that would be a longer story to talk about story brand and how Apple segued into, out of technology. And I think their biggest launch when Steve Jobs came back to the company was just 2 words: be different. So it was more about focusing on the person. And even now, they have a lot of lifestyle ads, and they show people singing and dancing and everything and using their devices. So it's the person happily engaged. So there is hope. There is the company that's worth $3 trillion is engaging us in a positive manner. But the sad part is 90% of the people you call up on every single day, if not 100%, are going to be like, how you doing? Oh my God, did you see what Trump did yesterday? or whatever, or did you see what the Department of Justice did yesterday? Or, oh my God, do you believe what the Republicans are doing? It's horrible. Stop that. Get back in your life, have fun, tell jokes, and don't be don't go there. I mean, I think you're slowly killing yourself. Well, if you're not slowly killing yourself, you might as well not be living this life, because you're killing all the joy in your life. Focus on fun, humor, being happy, and turn off the goddamn phone. Unsubscribe from all the news channels, and unsubscribe from your friends who want to do that. Explain to them. Say, hey, come on, dude. I mean, every time I call you up, all you want to do is talk about what's wrong with the world. And, oh yeah, right, don't forget, global warming and this and that and the other thing. And, again, not taking a position, but just saying that it's pure negativity, because negativity sells. This could, by the way, this negative talk can sell the next big budget and sell the next big $1 trillion and whatever. Okay, I will go. I will go political for 1 second. Sorry, gotta go. Phone's ringing. But anyway, it's just sad. The last time I checked, we've had a global ice age like clockwork. Anyway, gotta go. Bye.